Welcome to Mongolia, a land where tradition and hospitality blend in the most extraordinary ways. Have you ever wondered what it's like to experience a culture so deeply rooted in ancient customs that even the warmth of a guest's stay is considered a sacred duty? Picture this Mongolia. It's not uncommon for hosts to have their daughters warmly greet and care for guests throughout the night. But why is this practice so integral to their way of life? As you delve into this travel documentary, you'll be enchanted by Mongolia's breathtaking landscapes, from endless steppes to rugged mountains. Discover the rich tapestry of cultural practices that make Mongolia a land of wonder, where nomadic traditions thrive and every gesture holds deep significance. Curious to learn more about these fascinating customs? Hit that like button, share this journey with fellow explorers, and subscribe for more incredible content. Let's embark on this adventure together and uncover the secrets of Mongolia. 1. Challenges finding a partner. Mongolian women are making impressive strides in education, often outperforming men. Despite their higher social status, they face significant challenges finding a partner. Many families prioritize quality education for their daughters, sending them to top schools or universities in big cities. This focus on education equips women with essential skills for the future, as traditional livestock farming is usually reserved for men who handle family duties. This trend has created a paradoxical gender disparity. While women are more educated, face less unemployment, and live nearly 10 years longer than men on average, their superior social status makes it difficult to find a partner. Recent data from the Mongolian Statistics Office shows a declining marriage rate in Ulaanbaatar, the capital city, where over half of Mongolia's 3 million people reside. The city has a significant gender imbalance, with over 60,000 more women than men, leading to fewer choices for urban women. In Mongolia, 40 of men over 15 are married compared to 32 of women. Women face dual pressures, securing a stable job and marrying before the age of 29. Those who miss this milestone often need to shift their expectations. Since the 1990s, when Mongolia transitioned from a planned to a private economy, many men lost their jobs. This economic shift, combined with a focus on women's health, has left men to deal with issues like alcoholism and unemployment largely on their own. But what do you think is the most significant challenge Mongolian women face today? Achieving their career goals, finding a compatible partner, or balancing both? Share your thoughts and experiences below. 2. Gender imbalance. One of the interesting aspects of Mongolia is its significant gender imbalance. According to the latest statistics, for every 100 men, there are 105 women. This disparity brings various challenges to Mongolia. The shortage of men, especially those of reproductive age, has led to a decline in the birth rate. Mongolian women often bear many family and societal responsibilities, resulting in considerable economic and mental pressure. This imbalance can also contribute to issues such as domestic violence, as the stress and pressure on women increase. In an effort to address this imbalance, the Mongolian government has considered various solutions, including a proposal to bring in 5,000 Turkish men. It's reported that currently, one man in Mongolia might be responsible for up to 6 women. Gender imbalance is a complex issue that Mongolia continues to face. The government is implementing multiple measures to tackle this problem, but it will require a long-term effort and the cooperation of the entire society. What unique challenges and advantages arise from Mongolia having the lowest population density in the world? Stay tuned. 3. Low-density population. Mongolia is renowned for its expansive landscapes and boasts the lowest population density in the world, with just 2 people per square kilometer. This offers a stark contrast to more densely populated countries, providing a unique experience for visitors and residents alike. Several factors contribute to Mongolia's low population density. Firstly, much of the country is covered by steppe, mountains, and deserts, making habitation and farming challenging. The harsh climate, characterized by cold winters and brief summers, further impacts agricultural development and human settlement. Additionally, the traditional nomadic lifestyle of Mongolians, who move seasonally to find food and water for their livestock, makes long-term settlement in one place difficult. This sparse population brings both advantages and challenges. On one hand, the environment is relatively well preserved. The air is clean and unpolluted, and Mongolians enjoy ample living space amidst wild, majestic nature. On the other hand, the country faces the task of protecting the environment while simultaneously developing its economy and improving the quality of life for its people. Despite the low population density, Mongolia is on a path of gradual development and modernization. The government is actively working to attract investment, boost tourism, and improve infrastructure. These efforts aim to enhance the quality of life for its citizens while maintaining the country's unique cultural heritage and natural beauty. 4. Rate of women being abused. Mongolia, renowned for its sweeping steppes and expansive blue skies, grapples with a troubling reality that contrasts starkly with its picturesque landscapes. The nation holds the highest rate of women experienced, according to the 2017 national study on gender-based violence conducted by the United Nations Population Fund in collaboration with the National Statistics Office of Mongolia. Nearly 60 of women who have had intimate partners have encountered some form of violence or controlling behavior throughout their lives. This violence spans various types, including physical, sexual, emotional, and economic abuse. The study also highlights the prevalence of non-partner violence, revealing that around 17 of women have faced physical abuse from individuals other than their partners since the age of 15. This disturbing data underscores a significant societal issue that affects many women across Mongolia, casting a shadow over the nation's otherwise serene image. Addressing this crisis requires comprehensive measures and concerted efforts to foster a safer environment for all women and to tackle the underlying causes of such widespread abuse. Before we continue, I have a 10-second request for all of you. If you can help us out, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean a lot to us. In return, we promise to keep making the show even better for you. Deal. 5. Sky burials. Sky burial, a revered funerary tradition in Mongolia, traces its origins back to the 16th century when Altan Khan's decree established Buddhism as the national religion and banned traditional ground burials. This unique practice involves placing the deceased in remote, open areas to be consumed by scavenging birds and animals. This ritual symbolizes the final act of virtue by returning the body to nature, in alignment with Buddhist beliefs about the impermanence of life and the sanctity of giving back to the earth. The process begins with a closed male relative preparing the body, which is then covered with a ceremonial cloth known as a kadak. The body is placed in a designated burial site with its head facing north. Following this, the family returns after 3 days to verify that the body has been fully consumed, which signifies the release of the spirit and the completion of the final journey. Despite modern challenges such as urbanization and environmental changes, sky burial continues to be a profound and culturally significant practice among Mongolian nomads. It embodies their deep respect for nature and underscores their belief in the cyclical nature of life and death. 6. No bathing or washing clothes. During the era of Genghis Khan, Mongolians believed that bathing and using water could disturb the dragon veins and Earth's energy lines. As a result, they refrained from bathing or washing their clothes, thinking it would pollute the water and anger the gods, leading to punishment for everyone. Anyone who encountered Mongolians at that time would be overwhelmed by their unclean and even smelly appearance. In another period of history, Mongolians restricted bathing and were forbidden to bathe in rivers. Mongolian warriors did not change their clothes regularly. They would only occasionally take them off, shake them vigorously to remove lice and bugs, and then Most of them did not wash their clothes and would wear them until they were torn or could no longer hold their shape. The only exception was during festivals and holidays when Mongolians would change into special robes. Ancient Mongolians even viewed body odor as something unique and very personal. While encountering someone with a strong odor might elicit a different reaction today, Mongolians regarded this smell with respect, seeing it as part of the person's character. For example, if Genghis Khan gifted someone his old, worn-out, and smelly clothes, that person would feel honored. Receiving personal items from a king was already an honor, but receiving items with his distinctive scent was considered a lifelong privilege. How do you feel about the ancient Mongolian belief that body odor was a sign of personal character and honor, especially in the context of modern views on hygiene? Share your thoughts and reactions below. 7. The Father of Mongolia. Mongolia's history is inseparable from the legendary figure of Genghis Khan. Often hailed as the father of Mongolia, Genghis Khan, originally named Temujin, born in the year 1162, is celebrated as one of the most remarkable conquerors in human history. He is credited with uniting the nomadic tribes of Northeast Asia and founding the formidable Mongol Empire, which became the largest contiguous empire in history, second only to the British Empire in the 19th century. Temujin's early years were fraught with challenges, including the disintegration of his tribe and the death of his father. His ascent to power began in the year 1206 when he unified the Mongol tribes and was declared Genghis Khan, meaning universal ruler. Under his leadership, the Mongol tribes transformed into a formidable military force, establishing an empire that stretched across vast regions of Asia and into Europe. This empire revolutionized trade, communication, and cultural exchange. Genghis Khan's rule introduced significant reforms. He abolished inherited aristocratic titles, prohibited the sale and kidnapping of women, outlawed the enslavement of Mongols, and implemented a stringent legal code known as the Yasa. His policies fostered meritocracy and religious tolerance and established a postal system that enhanced communication across the empire. Even after the Mongol Empire fragmented, its influence endured through prominent successor states, such as the Yuan dynasty in China and the Golden Horde in Russia. Genghis Khan is remembered as a legendary leader who unified the nomadic tribes and laid the foundation for Mongolia, creating an empire celebrated throughout history. His legacy is commemorated by a massive 40-meter-tall statue standing just outside Ulaanbaatar, hospitality and offering food. Mongolians are renowned for their hospitality and unique customs, where the culture of welcoming guests holds great significance. When you visit a Mongolian home, you'll experience the distinctive cultural beauty of this country. Just upon your arrival, the host will greet you warmly and invite you into their home. Guests show respect by gently touching the host's forehead. You will then be seated in the most honored position in the house, typically on the northern side of the yurt. Milk tea is a traditional drink that is an essential part of Mongolian hospitality. The host will personally prepare and serve the milk tea using their right hand. As a guest, you should accept the tea with both hands and take a small sip to show respect before setting it down. Mongolians often treat their guests to traditional dishes such as roasted mutton, dumplings, fermented mare's milk, and dried cheese. To show respect to your host, it is important to finish all the food on your plate. While conversing with your host, maintain a polite and respectful demeanor, steering clear of sensitive topics like politics, religion, or money. Demonstrating an interest in Mongolian culture and life will reflect goodwill and respect. In Mongolian beliefs, when hosting esteemed elderly guests within the nomadic community, the host often offers the head of a sheep or goat, which is considered the most precious part. For younger and middle-aged male guests, it is customary for the host to offer their daughter to warm them throughout the night. However, esteemed guests may find it challenging to endure the body odor common among nomads due to their diet of mutton, yogurt, and infrequent bathing. What is life really like for the remaining nomadic population in modern Mongolia? Stay tuned. 9. Over a quarter of Mongolians are nomads in the vast expanse of Mongolia. Beyond its modern cities and bustling tourist areas lies the unique beauty of its traditional nomadic culture. Around 1/4 to 1/2 of the population continues to embrace a nomadic lifestyle, living in harmony with nature and migrating seasonally with their livestock. The nomadic life of Mongolians is closely tied to the circular yurts. These portable homes allow herders to move across the vast steppes in search of better grazing lands, water, and favorable weather conditions. Mongolian nomads maintain a close relationship with nature and their animals, raising cattle, horses, goats, and sheep. Livestock is central to their lives, providing essential resources such as meat, milk, leather, and wool. Visitors to a Mongolian nomadic community will undoubtedly experience the warmth and hospitality of the nomads. However, this traditional lifestyle is increasingly challenged by modernization and climate change. Many younger Mongolians are moving to cities, particularly Ulaanbaatar, seeking economic opportunities, leading to a decline in the proportion of traditional herders. Efforts are underway to preserve Mongolia's nomad heritage through cultural festivals, UNESCO heritage registrations, and initiatives to integrate traditional practices with modern economic activities like tourism. These measures aim to keep younger generations connected to their cultural roots while adapting to contemporary challenges. Nomadic festivals are regularly held, drawing tourists from around the globe to experience Mongolia's unique nomadic culture. 10. Arag fermented mare's milk in Mongolia. Aragi fermented horse milk, known as arag or kumis, is a traditional beverage with deep cultural significance. This drink is made by fermenting mare's milk, which is typically harvested from mid-June to early October. The fresh milk is poured into large containers, traditionally made of leather, but now also wooden or plastic, and stirred continuously for 1 to 2 days with a wooden masher or churn. This process ensures even fermentation by lactic acid bacteria and yeast, resulting in a mildly alcoholic drink with an alcohol content between 0.7–2.1. The drink is slightly sour and fizzy, rich in proteins, vitamin C and A, and various minerals, making it suitable for lactose-intolerant individuals due to the fermentation process breaking down lactose. Arag holds a special place in Mongolian culture, offered to guests as a sign of respect and hospitality. It is particularly significant during festivals like Naadam and Sagayan Sar, where it is shared from a communal bowl symbolizing unity and tradition. This unique beverage not only nourishes but also connects people through its deep-rooted cultural practices. Did you know that Mongolians have a unique way of welcoming the new year that differs from the Christmas celebrations many of us know? Stay tuned. 11. New Year customs. Mongolians don't celebrate Christmas to welcome the new year. Instead, they observe the Tagan Sar festival, which means white month in Mongolian. This name likely comes from the white color of winter or the traditional white foods associated with the festival. Tagan Sar marks the end of winter and the arrival of spring, making it a time for family reunions and celebrations. Mongolians hold a special fondness for the color white, viewing it as a symbol of purity and good fortune. During the first days of the new year, they often wear white clothes or exchange white-colored gifts. Elaborate drinking rituals are also a key part of the New Year festivities. On the eve of Sagayan Sar, known as Bichuan, families gather for a large meal and settle any outstanding debts or disputes. Candles are lit to symbolize enlightenment and honor the spirits. 3 pieces of ice are placed outside homes for the deity Palden Lamo's horse to drink, as it is believed that the deity visits each household on this night. On the first day of the festival, when visiting another's home, the first thing to do is bow before the Buddha shrine and then pay respects to the household elders. Young family members perform these duties, and elders, when receiving alcohol, must kneel to show their appreciation. Men kneel on both knees, bow their heads low, and respectfully extend their hands forward. Unmarried girls perform this ceremony similarly, while married women kneel on one knee, offering the drink with their right hand. Newlywed brides are expected to sing while presenting the drink. In the transition from the old year to the new, Mongolians maintain the tradition of drinking tea. Cups are washed with horse milk. The first cup of tea is poured and sprinkled in all 4 directions outside. The second cup is for the head of the household, and subsequent cups are for other family members. Another unique custom during Tagan Sar is that elderly Mongolians like to dress as goat herders, donning fur coats, wearing fur hats, and holding a whip to continuously crack in the air. This action is believed to ward off evil spirits and protect the villagers and their livestock. Additionally, young men and women select a good horse to showcase their skills and enjoy riding around the area. Sagayan Sar is not just a time for family reunions, but also a period of cultural reflection and renewal. It highlights the importance of family, respect for elders, and the renewal of social ties. The festival's significance is so profound that it has been included in UNESCO's list of intangible cultural heritage, underscoring its importance to Mongolian cultural identity. 12. Khadag ceremonial scarf. The khadag, a ceremonial shawl, holds immense cultural and religious significance in Mongolian tradition, as well as in other Tibetan Buddhist regions like Tibet, Bhutan, and Nepal, symbolizing purity, goodwill, compassion, and sincerity. These shawls are typically made of silk and are presented during various ceremonies and rituals. In Mongolia, the khadag takes on special importance during the Lunar New Year, known as Sak. As part of the greetings, the shawl is offered with its folded edge facing the elder, symbolizing trust and respect. This tradition, called Zolgok, sees younger individuals offering support to elders, who then reciprocate with blessings for a long and joyous. The khadag is usually blue, representing the sky, and is tied to sacred objects such as ovus, which are stone heaps used in religious rituals, stupas, and special trees, reflecting its deep spiritual significance. Why is fire considered sacred and integral to daily life in Mongolia? Stay tuned. 13. Respect for the fire. Respecting fire, known as galik, is a deeply ingrained tradition in Mongolian culture, reflecting the nation's reverence for this elemental force. Fire is considered sacred, embodying purity, protection, and vitality. It is not merely a tool for warmth and cooking, but a central element in daily life and spiritual practices. In Mongolian households, the fire is treated with great respect. Every day, small offerings of food and drink are presented to the fire, especially to the first and last flames of the day. This practice is a way of honoring the fire and acknowledging its role in sustaining life. Special occasions, such as weddings or house blessings, involve elaborate ceremonies to pay homage to the fire, highlighting its significance in both personal and communal rituals. There are also numerous taboos associated with fire, emphasizing its sacred nature. For instance, it is considered highly disrespectful to dispose of trash into the fire or to step over the hearth. These customs underscore the profound belief in fire's spiritual and practical importance. Despite the demands of modern life, these traditions remain a cornerstone of Mongolian culture, embodying a timeless respect for the forces that sustain and protect their way of life. 14. Mongolian throat singing Khöömii. Mongolian throat singing, known as Khöömii, is an extraordinary and ancient vocal art form that originates from Mongolia, particularly in the Altai Mountains region. This unique technique involves a single performer producing multiple pitches simultaneously, creating a harmonic blend of sounds that mimic natural elements like wind, water, and bird songs. Achieving this sound requires precise control of the vocal cords and shaping the mouth cavity to produce both a fundamental drone and harmonics. Khöömii has deep cultural and spiritual roots in Mongolia. It is often performed during ritual ceremonies and significant social events, such as horse races, archery contests, and wrestling tournaments. Beyond entertainment, Khöömii serves as a way to express respect for nature, ancestors, and heroic figures. Traditionally, Khöömii is passed down orally from master to apprentice, ensuring the preservation of this cultural heritage across generations. This art form is recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity. This recognition highlights its significance in promoting cultural dialogue and understanding among different communities and cultures. In Mongolia, Inner Mongolia, China, and the Tuva Republic, Ekrasha, Khöömii's recognition underscores its vital role in maintaining cultural identity and fostering intercultural exchanges. 15. The Silk Road. The history of the Silk Road in Mongolia is a captivating story of trade, cultural exchange, and geopolitical importance. Under the leadership of Genghis Khan and his successors, the Mongol Empire played a crucial role in revitalizing and safeguarding the Silk Road, transforming it into a vital artery of commerce and cultural interaction between the East and the West. The Mongols emerged as a dominant force, capitalizing on their strategic location to expand their empire and generate significant income. Their favorable geographical position allowed them to control key segments of the Silk Road, making them indispensable intermediaries in trade exchanges between the East and the West. They collected taxes from merchants, offered protection services, and facilitated the transportation of goods. As a result, the Mongols amassed substantial profits, contributing to economic growth and enhancing the nation's status. Under Mongol rule, the Silk Road experienced unprecedented stability and security. The Mongols implemented various policies to encourage trade, creating favorable conditions for merchants worldwide to conduct business. They constructed roads and bridges and ensured the safety of trade caravans throughout their journey. These wise policies made the Silk Road more bustling and vibrant than ever before. The Mongols' role in maintaining and developing the Silk Road has left a lasting legacy in history. Their contributions turned the Silk Road into a crucial cultural and economic bridge between Asia and Europe, promoting cultural exchange, knowledge sharing, and trade, helping to shape the modern world. 16. Where animals outnumber people. In Mongolia, animals vastly outnumber people, showcasing the nation's deep-rooted nomadic tradition and expansive pastoral landscapes. Recent estimates indicate Mongolia's livestock population is about 64.7 million, while the human population is just over 3.3 million. Notable livestock in Mongolia includes horses, sheep, goats, cattle, and camels. Horses hold a special place in Mongolian culture and economy, with around 4 million horses, surpassing the human population. These horses are crucial for transportation, herding, and symbolizing wealth and status among nomadic families. Mongolian nomadic culture is deeply intertwined with herding and managing these animals. The vast open steppes offer an ideal environment for grazing, and many nomadic families rely on their livestock for food, clothing, and trade. This high animal-to-human ratio underscores Mongolia's unique lifestyle, where pastoralism remains a vital part of daily life and cultural identity. 17. Traditional horsemanship, archery, and eagle hunting. Renowned for its equestrian culture, Mongolia regards the Mongolian horse as a symbol of national pride. These horses, known for their resilience, strength, and endurance, are perfectly suited to the harsh Mongolian terrain. In Mongolia, horseback riding transcends sport. It is a vital aspect of daily life and survival for nomadic families. Horses are indispensable, serving as transportation, moving goods, and assisting in herding animals. From a young age, children are taught to ride, fostering a profound connection with these remarkable animals. Archery is another ancient skill deeply ingrained in Mongolian culture. For centuries, Mongolians have mastered a unique style of archery that often involves a thumb draw, enabling more powerful and precise shots. Traditional Mongolian bows, crafted from wood, horn, and sinew, showcase the artisanal craftsmanship passed down through generations. Eagle hunting stands out as a distinctive tradition in Mongolia. Hunters train golden eagles to assist in capturing prey, forming a strong bond between hunter and bird. This practice, which has endured through the ages, is celebrated annually at the Golden Eagle Festival. Here, hunters and their majestic birds demonstrate their skills, drawing tourists and preserving this extraordinary cultural heritage. These traditional practices highlight Mongolia's enduring connection to its past, offering a fascinating experience for visitors and preserving the unique aspects of Mongolian culture for future generations. Have you ever encountered a dish prepared using hot stones inside the animal itself? Stage 18. The world's most gruesome goat dish. Mongolia is renowned for its nomadic tribes, and since ancient times, the people here have developed cooking methods that are both practical and require minimal tools. Among these, the most distinctive and famous is the method of cooking with hot stones. This unique method is epitomized by budog, a roasted goat dish that intrigues anyone who hears about it. Despite what the name might suggest, budog does not involve dog meat. It is made from goat. Budog involves cooking an entire goat or marmot by stuffing its carcass with hot stones, onions, potatoes, and other vegetables. The process begins by heating the stones until they are extremely hot. These stones are then placed inside the animal's body cavity, effectively cooking it from the inside out. The animal's neck is sealed with wire, and a blowtorch or barbecue is used to cook the exterior, including burning off the fur. This dish, while unique and culturally significant, can be quite intimidating for those unfamiliar with such culinary practices. Budog is typically enjoyed in winter because its rich and hot nature helps Mongolians endure the bitter cold. 19. Naadam Festival. The Naadam Festival, celebrated annually from July 11th to 15th, stands as Mongolia's most illustrious cultural event, embodying the nation's heritage and traditions. Often referred to as the Three Manly Games, this festival highlights traditional competitions in wrestling, horse racing, and archery. These events are not only a nod to Mongolia's nomadic past, but also echo the military prowess of historical figures such as Genghis Khan. The festival's significance has been recognized by UNESCO, underscoring its importance in preserving Mongolian culture. During Naadam, the festivities in Ulaanbaatar are centered around the National Sports Stadium, where the grand competitions take place. Alongside these main events, smaller celebrations are held across the country, offering a more intimate glimpse into local traditions. The festival is also a sensory delight, featuring traditional music, dance, and a variety of local cuisine. Highlights include kushuur, savory fried meat pies, and arag, a unique fermented mare's milk that is a staple of Mongolian hospitality. Given the festival's popularity, tickets for the main events are in high demand and often require advance booking through tour operators. Naadam provides a rich tapestry of Mongolia's cultural tapestry, blending historical traditions with community spirit, making it a must-see experience for anyone interested in the nation's vibrant heritage. 20. Gifting with both hands. In Mongolian culture, the act of presenting or receiving gifts is steeped in tradition and respect, with a unique custom that involves using both hands. This gesture is not merely a polite formality, but a deep expression of respect and appreciation. When offering or accepting a gift, such as a kadag, which is a ceremonial silk scarf, it is essential to use both hands. This practice is often accompanied by a slight bow, further emphasizing the reverence for the giver or recipient. This tradition extends beyond gift-giving and permeates various aspects of etiquette in Mongolian society. For instance, when receiving food or drinks, it is customary to hold the item with both hands or with the right hand supported by the left wrist. This careful attention to how items are handled underscores the importance of hospitality and mutual respect in Mongolian culture. Embracing this tradition reflects a deeper understanding of Mongolian values and customs. It is a meaningful way to acknowledge the thought and effort behind any gesture or offering. So, if you find yourself in Mongolia, remember to honor this beautiful practice of giving and receiving with both hands. It is more than a simple custom. It is a heartfelt acknowledgement of the significance of every interaction and gift exchanged. 21. Gobi Desert. The Gobi Desert, spanning Mongolia and China, holds the title of the largest desert in Asia and the fifth largest globally. This vast expanse covers over 1,200,000 square kilometers, offering a land rich in mysteries. Renowned for its stunning natural landscapes, significant fossil deposits, and its historical connection to the legendary Silk Road, the Gobi is a place of endless intrigue. Contrary to popular belief, the surface of the Gobi is not solely composed of sand. It showcases a diverse range of landscapes, including golden sand dunes, scattered rocks, rolling mountain ranges, and lush green steppes. The climate here is extreme, with scorching summers and frigid winters, yet the Gobi supports a unique ecosystem. Many species of flora and fauna have adapted to these harsh conditions, making this desert their home. One of the Gobi Desert's most prized treasures is its fossil deposits, which offer a glimpse into the prehistoric world. The most famous site is Bayan Zag, also known as the Flaming Cliffs, which is renowned for its numerous dinosaur fossils and remnants of other ancient animals. Additionally, the Gobi is steeped in the history of the Silk Road, the famed trade route that once connected Asia and Europe. Visitors can explore the ruins of ancient cities, temples, and mosques, bearing witness to the rich cultural heritage of this historic route. 22. Navy in Lake Mongolia. One of the most surprising aspects of Mongolia is its naval force, operating not on the seas but on the beautiful Lake Khöömii, often referred to as the Blue Pearl of Mongolia. Despite being a landlocked nation, Mongolia boasts a navy, albeit the smallest in the world, consisting of just 7 members. This small but dedicated group operates mainly on Lake Khöömii, facilitating the transportation of fuel to Russia and guiding tourists to explore the lake's stunning beauty. Remarkably, among these 7 sailors, only one knows how to swim, making him the designated lifeguard in case of accidents. Lake Khöömii, with its serene and breathtaking landscapes, attracts numerous tourists. However, accidents on the lake are not uncommon and have resulted in many fatalities over the years. The unwavering dedication and silent sacrifices of the Mongolian Navy members, particularly the lone lifeguard, ensure that visitors can safely enjoy the enchanting scenery of Mongolia's Blue Pearl without fear of potential dangers. 23. Ovuu ceremonies. The Ovuu ceremony in Mongolia is a captivating spiritual tradition that merges ancient shamanistic practices with Buddhist influences. This ritual revolves around sacred stone heaps known as ovus, which are strategically placed on hills, mountains, and high-altitude areas. These ovus symbolize a connection between the earthly realm and the divine, honoring the spirits of the land, Father Heaven, Mother Earth, and other revered deities. When travelers encounter an ovuyu, they participate in the ritual by walking around it 3 times in a clockwise direction, an act believed to align them with the spiritual forces present. They contribute to the ovu by adding stones and offering items such as money, strands of horsehair, vodka, or milk. These offerings are made with the intention of seeking protection and invoking good fortune from the spirit. The ovu ceremonies are typically held in spring and autumn, featuring a range of traditional practices, including the burning of juniper incense, the presentation of food and drinks, and the performance of rituals led by shamans or lamas. These ceremonies not only hold deep cultural significance, but also foster community unity. They often attract large gatherings, including state ceremonies attended by high-ranking officials, highlighting the enduring importance of this ritual in Mongolian culture. 2-4. The land of blue skies with harsh winters, Mongolia is renowned for its stark, dry climate characterized by minimal cloud cover and sparse rainfall. Despite the sun gracing the country for up to 250 days each year, the high altitude and continental climate mean that warm days are rare. Summers in Mongolia are brief, spanning only a few weeks, with daytime temperatures typically ranging from 20 to 25°C. However, the nights can be surprisingly cold, often dropping to around 0°C. Winter, which lasts from November to April, presents a formidable challenge for visitors. Daytime temperatures during these months usually hover between 15° and 20°C, but severe cold spells can cause the mercury to plummet to as low as 35°C. The heavy snowfall during winter further complicates travel and daily activities. For anyone planning a trip to Mongolia, packing adequate warm clothing is crucial. Summer nights can be unexpectedly chilly, and the severe winter conditions require thick, insulated attire to stay comfortable. Regardless of the season, preparing for Mongolia's extreme temperatures will ensure a more enjoyable experience amidst its stunning landscapes. Religious historical sites. Mongolia's landscape is dotted with an array of historical sites that are deeply intertwined with its Buddhist heritage and ancient spiritual practices. Among these, the giant Buddha monastery stands out as a significant symbol of the nation's devotion to Buddhism. This impressive monastery, often characterized by its grand statues and peaceful ambiance, exemplifies the profound impact that Buddhism has had on Mongolian culture. The giant Buddha monastery is not only a place of worship, but also a center of cultural and spiritual learning, reflecting the enduring legacy of Buddhism in Mongolia. One of the most revered sites is the Erdane Zoo Monastery, which holds the distinction of being the oldest and one of the most significant Buddhist monasteries in Mongolia. Established in the early 16th century by the great Mongol ruler Altan Khan, Erdane Zoo Monastery was built on the ruins of the ancient city of Karakorum, the former capital of the Mongol Empire. This historic site is enclosed by a large wall and features a collection of temples, stupas, and intricate murals that offer a glimpse into the artistic and architectural accomplishments of the Buddhist period. The monastery's architecture, with its traditional Tibetan-style structures and vibrant frescoes, provides valuable insights into the spiritual and cultural life of medieval Mongolia. In addition to Erdane Zoo, Mongolia is home to numerous other Buddhist temples and shrines that contribute to the rich tapestry of its religious heritage. The Armor-Bayazgalant Monastery, located in the remote northern region of the country, is another important site that showcases the blend of Buddhist and local traditions. Founded in the 18th century, this monastery is renowned for its well-preserved structures and serene setting, which attract both pilgrims and tourists seeking to experience Mongolia's spiritual essence. Furthermore, the Gandan Monastery in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia's capital, serves as a vital center of Buddhist learning and practice. Established in the early 19th century, it remains one of the most active monasteries in the country and houses a vast collection of religious texts and artifacts. These sacred sites are not merely places of worship, but also cultural landmarks that preserve and celebrate Mongolia's spiritual traditions. They offer visitors a unique opportunity to explore the historical depth of Buddhism in Mongolia and understand the enduring influence of this ancient religion on the country's cultural and spiritual landscape. As we conclude our journey through Mongolia, we've uncovered a world where traditions are as rich as the landscapes are vast. From the unique and poignant practice of sky burials to the warm and fascinating customs of hospitality, Mongolia is a land where ancient practices meet the challenges of the modern world. We've explored the significance of cultural rituals, the impact of gender imbalance, and the beautiful yet extreme climate that shapes the lives of its people. We hope you've enjoyed this deep dive into Mongolia's vibrant culture and customs. If you found this video enlightening and want to see more captivating content about diverse cultures around the globe, Don't forget to hit that like button. Share this video with friends and family who are also curious about the world's unique traditions. And of course, subscribe to our channel for more exciting travel documentaries and cultural explorations. Your support means the world to us and helps us bring more incredible stories to light. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to sharing more adventures with you soon.